Right, this is the first video from Chaos Minis. Well, the first after the announcement video. And this video is going to be a generalised video. It's going to be about, would you rather have an army that is fluff friendly or an army that is functional? Like the Chaos Codex here, we'll use this as an example because it's the army I collect. And if you go to the front, there will always be, well, with the Space Marines I've found, there will be a few pages on armies that already exist in the lore, and these will be fluff-friendly armies. Like, obviously, I play Death Guard. Here's Typhus with his Man Reaper. I decided to go to the Death Guard because I like the way they do stuff. I mean, if you went with Thousand Sons, they use a lot of sorcerers. Instead of having Chaos Champions in their squads, they have sorcerers. So they have a lot more of the magical abilities. And but the Death Guard, their thing is being really, really stubborn. They don't use much vehicles. They use a lot of basic infantry. Like in my army, I have a lot of Plague Marines and a lot of Terminators, and I have one large squad of 20 cultists, which Typhus goes with, because they act as a big target for everyone. Look at me, and everyone goes for them. That's the general idea. But they use a lot of foot-slogging infantry, because if you give everything the mark of Nurgle, they get +1 toughness. And the mark of Nurgle allows them to take the Icon of Despair? The Icon of Despair, I think. And then, obviously, Plague Marines have their Plague Knife on a 4-up. You get no armor save once you hit with it. And their Blight Grenades, which are defensive grenades, which you can actually see on some models. I'll just get some. Yeah, on this guy, on his belt, he's got a few skulls, which are in the fluff, or the lore. Blight Grenades are constructed from people's heads that are then severed and then filled with pestilence and diseases that Nurgle has given the Death Guard. The Death Guard are Nurgle's primary force. Each force usually follows a god. In the Chaos Codex, I don't know about Tau. Well, obviously the Space Marines have certain armies that are designed for certain stuff, like the Raven Guard. They use a lot of Mark III armour because it's lighter, and they use a lot of quick, fast attack stuff. So I want to get people's opinions on this. What would you rather have? A fluff army or a friendly army not a friendly army, an army that's more conventional, one that uses your own ideas? Like, I really like lots of infantry, lots of units. Right, in the Chaos Codex, you've got Black Legion, Alpha Legion, Iron Warriors, Night Lords, which are, and the Word Bearers, which are all they're Chaos Undivided, but they have a specific way of fighting. Like the Iron Warriors in the lore, they're really, really good at siege weaponry, and they don't actually care much for the Chaos Gods. They follow their Primarch. The Night Lords, they use not stealth tactics. They attack at night, obviously in the name, and they use a lot of aerial vehicles, I believe. But then you've got the World Eaters, the Emperor's Children, Death Guard, and the Thousand Sons, which each have, which aren't Chaos Undivided. They all worship a certain god. World Eaters, Khorne, they have Khan the Betrayer, which is one of the best HQs. Emperor's Children, Slanesh, they have Fabius Bile, I think. Death Guard, Nurgle, they have Typhus. Thousand Sons is Tzeentch, they have Adaman. And obviously each one, any army can take any unit, but these ones are sort of engineered to follow a certain god. Like Typhus gives you plague zombies, and you can obviously, with any Chaos Lord, if you give them a certain mark, they can take a certain specialist troop, well, an elite, that becomes a troop. Mark of Khorne, you get Khorne Berserkers, Mark of Tzeentch, Thousand Sons. Nurgle Plague Marines, and Slaanesh you get Noise Marines. So if you was going to construct an army, like I have, I've done the Death Guard, so they are based a lot of infantry. I think I only have 3 vehicles in my army. Probably going to add some bikes actually, but in the Lord they literally walk towards you and take all the hits, because of their extra toughness, they can handle it. But stuff, like if you was going to do a Chaos Undivided army, and you could go Black Legion, Iron Warriors, and they all have a specific type of fighting style, or you could make your own war band as it is in Chaos, and you could, let's say, you can make it the way you want it. You could have an army that's like evenly based. You have a few troop choices that are quick, mobile, fast attack. You could use jump units, warp talons, or you can have really heavy army. You can have a land raider, or you can have 2 land raiders, I guess, if you want really high points army. So this is more of an open question mark. What would you like? What would you have? I know quite a few of my friends have actually gone lore friendly instead of functionality, like mate Sam with his Minotaurs. He's even went out and bought a not Venerable Dreadnought, the Forge World Dreadnought, the pre-heresy one. I can't remember what it's called. I'll probably put a caption in and say what it's called. But his Minotaurs are specific to actually killing traitorous Space Marine Legion chapters. So he's gone Fluff. You don't think there's much you can do in the way of Tyranids with Fluff, really. It depends what army. Necrons, yes, you can go different dynasties. Obviously, the Grey Knights, they are one chapter of Space Marines. There's only 1,000 of them at one time, so you can't really deviate, sort of. And then, like, stuff like the chapter, an entire chapter which you can buy off of Games Workshop, which is £7,000. I don't know how much it is in dollars, but it's £7,000, and it's the entire chapter of the Ultramarines. Everyone. The only thing that it doesn't have is their Primarch, Robot Gulliman. Yeah, it doesn't have him in it does have their chapter master though, and all the specialist characters, all the dreadnoughts, and it comes with something like stupid like 36 rhinos or something, so you need a lot of paint and a lot of glue. So yeah, this is more of a question than a video. Well, obviously it's a video, it's more of a question more than like highlighting a certain thing. So thanks for watching. Subscribe if you like. We have a Facebook page which is Chaos Minis, who should pop up. And if you've got any questions, post them on the Facebook page or on here. Or you can email me at chaosminis@gmail.com. So thanks for watching, and yeah, good gaming.